Good evening, gentle. Oh god. Hey, what's up? Um, yeah, lol. So it's a bit of a clusterfuck. Oh god, why have I? Oh, stream. That's really laggy, actually. Anyway, hey, what's up? Hello. For those who don't know, or if you're watching back this video, hey, I'm Cryptid. How's it hanging? I am. Well, first of all, I didn't realize how high my YouTube. Uh, what's it called? Sorry, I just want to move my mic down. I didn't realize how high I could stream on YouTube, which is quite cool. At 60 frames per second, then I'm still doing fine. Yeah. So it's been a bit of a week. For the next for the next 3 streams, which will be my usual Wednesday stream and my usual Saturday stream, might be Sunday this week because I'm busy Friday. We will be streaming on YouTube. There's multitudes of reasons for this. Obviously, a lot of stuff's happened. A lot of stuff has happened with Twitch, and it's just gotten to a point where it's not necessarily it's not a viable platform, but it's quite uncomfortable. Some of the stuff that we've been dealing with for the past fucking 3 weeks or something. So yeah, so I decided I was going to jump on over for a little bit. If it does well, we might do some more, but you know, depends on how everything goes. Sorry, I just realized I'm in the wrong window. There we go. So I'm still trying to get used to using YouTube. Like it's bewildering how much easier it is. Where's there you go. Yeah, it's bewildering how much easier it is. Like setting up, I just had to re-enable my not Steam stuff. What am I thinking? I just had to re-enable my stream elements. Which was quite interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it did take me like 3 hours to figure out what I wanted to do, but hey, sometimes the world just be like that. But yeah, so I for those who don't, I'll probably talk a little bit about myself. For those who don't know me, yeah, I'm Cryptid. Hey, what's up? I obviously make YouTube videos. I'm a bit of a variety streamer. So as well as lore videos, I do obviously, you know, simulator games. I do all sorts, to be honest. Once a week on a Saturday, we usually do horror games. So whether that's an indie game or whether that is just a normal like big horror. I mean, last week we played one of the visual novels for the Vampire Masquerade. But yeah, so the phrase you can't always put, isn't it like don't put your eggs in like one basket or something like that? Like, yeah, that phrase is very applicable. Especially since this means that I can just like directly upload this video to YouTube. For obviously like this is my VODs channel. I need to create an actual different YouTube for my like normal videos. But yeah, it's weird not streaming on Twitch, I'm not gonna lie. Especially since I'm so used to being on the platform now and just like knowing the people who follow me and stuff. Whereas obviously this is like a completely different feeling. But yeah. So what else can I say about me? This feels like I'm at like my first day at school. Everyone's like, now, come on, kids, talk about like who you are and like where you're from and what you did over the school holidays. But to be fair, this is kind of like a first day at school, isn't it? Because like I'm meeting new. Well, I say I'm meeting new people. I'm meeting new people for the first time. So it's not as if it's not wrong to say like this is my first day at school. Hurry up. But yeah, so for those who don't know, Twitch has been dealing with a lot of what are called hate raids recently. And basically they are raids people go on, which basically just like they'll spam bad words. Which is not fun. Like, I will be honest, like, I've not dealt with a lot of the brunt of it, but the stuff that I have dealt with, I was just like, okay. Like, you kind of just don't know how to deal with it, especially for, like, young... I need to stop saying, like. It's fine, I'm from London. Especially for younger people who aren't necessarily used to this kind of, like, fucking pressure. I also need to stop swearing so much. That's my goal for today. Let's not swear. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so it is. I hate the phrase, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep on being a dad, playing my dad wash simulator, because goodness knows I will never either A, be able to afford a power wash jar, or B, have a flat or an apartment or anything that uses uses one of these. Someone's like to me, why don't you jump over to Facebook? I was like, yeah, that's a real good idea. I definitely want my nan to see me like streaming like rando weird games and just like seeing her reaction to it. Which actually, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea for a video. I went live on... What's the clickbait stuff they do? I went live on Facebook gaming. And this is what my parents had to say to me. And, like, the parents don't say anything. They're just like, oh, well, congratulations. But, yeah. So it is what it is. But there's a couple of videos I've got planned. Well, I was hoping to get the next one out, obviously Monday, but it's not likely. I have just not been motivated at all. I try to like get myself motivated to do things, but I think it is incredibly hard. Like, so with the UK right now, there's a lot of issues, and so a lot of time you just kind of like are like, oh, what's the point of me doing this? And so a lot of the time I find it really kind of not necessarily hard, just kind of like, yeah, no, I find it incredibly hard to like actually do stuff and like actually find the motivation. I think it was definitely easier during lockdown to be motivated towards doing things. Because like obviously you had the time to do stuff, but now that everyone's gone back to work, it's so much more lethargic. But yeah, so for the next 2 or 3 streams will be on YouTube. We'll probably jump back to Twitch eventually, but I just don't want to. I want to make sure that my like everything's kind of like properly sorted before I go back, and just to make sure that I feel like, because it's not only making myself feel safe, but it's also making sure like people in my chat, people who might join me, feel safe for stone. Feel safe to actually join us. Because there's just so much shit out there. Where's my parent? I want stone cleaner. All of them. Equipment. Does it mean I have them? Or, yeah, this means I have them. No, this means I can't buy them. That's 2,000. You know what? Buy the Urban X. We have no money left. Okay. Oh. I've forgotten how you... Oh, yeah. Stone cleaner. But yeah, so I'm just one step at a time right now, and I mean, I'm going away soon, so I think I need a little break, and hopefully I'll be able to come up with some ideas for streams and, you know, just fun general stuff. Might take us a little while, but you know what? That's okay. I just want to sort this over. Ooh, that feels nice. A little bit stubby, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? We'll do it. Sometimes you just gotta push through the pain. Get those gains in, even though it's not really gains. I like this idea that like people, you have all these Olympians and stuff who are just like coming back and like, yeah, you know, be who you want to be, get those gains, and I'm sitting here like streaming Dad Simulator, like, yeah, I will get those gains. Even though those gains are nowhere near being kind of anywhere near me. This doesn't count, but yeah, so it's interesting. Seeing how many people got involved yesterday was bewildering. I didn't expect as many as we got, so that was really cool to see. Yeah, so I actually don't know, apart from like obviously the obvious who swapped over recently, I don't know many people who have swapped over to YouTube gaming, and I don't even know what the platform is like. I was just curious to join, see how it went. I'm going to say I'm a clout chaser. I'm sorry. For those who know me, I'm sorry that you found out this way. Well, I'm not, because, like, money, but, you know, sometimes that's how it be. I do feel like it's trying to find that niche, like we were talking about, doing a, oh fucking hell, what are they called? Doing like a clickbait video where it's like, you know, this person said what? And it's just us, like, saying, what? And, like, our name is actually, like, I don't know, we're dressed up as, like, fucking someone. But it's so hard trying to... Like, I love making video ideas, but I hate the execution. It's like, if I could have someone do the video ideas that I have without me having to, like, edit it and stuff, I'd be so much better off. But that's literally, well, it's probably not impossible, but I kind of like making my own videos. But it's also, I don't get how people like James Skin that get so many videos out so quickly. It's just bewildering to me. Like, more props to, like, those kind of, like, people, but I can't. I guess when stuff like this is your full-time job, it makes sense. Because, like, look, at the end of the day, in my brain, I was just like, hey, I could... Sorry. I could just stream myself playing video games that I normally play video games for and just talk over the top of them. Which I do normally anyway. And, like, get followers from it, like, from that perspective. So it's just kind of funny to me. It's like when people do Let's Plays. I always found, obviously, like, I mean, everyone watches some sort of YouTuber Let's Play, but I always found it really funny watching people who have played the game watch other people play the games, just to see, like, what they think. It's like when the first Undertale came out, like, obviously, like, not Deltarune, the original Undertale. There were so many people who just being like, they did what in Undertale? And it's just, frankly, quite funny. Yeah, that works. Right. I will be back. Give me 2 minutes real quick. There we go. Cool. Just want to refresh real quick. Perfect. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to... my chest hurts really badly. What was I doing? I was doing something before I looked at... stream. What was I looking at? I don't remember. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, I know what I was going to look at. Is it this one or is it this one? No, it's this one. Yeah. Cool. Back onto the grind. Oh, goodness. But yeah, so... There's been, it's quite funny. I had, obviously, I was talking with some people, talking last week about, creepypastas and stuff like that. And as soon as I finished that stream and went to bed, because it was like 3 a.m. or something, I had the worst night. And so, like, I had a really weird, like, bearing in mind, I was a big fan of, obviously, like, as most kind of emos are, I was a big fan of, like, Slender Man and stuff like that. But I never really had an interest in, like, any of the other, creepypastas. So, like, Jeff the Killer, Ben Drown, stuff like that. And, like, Smiling Dog. Why is this still... Oh, that would explain why. Yeah, so as I was... There we go. Like, I just remember, you know, just being... Why? Oh, right, that's not done, because that's not done. I remember, like, I was walking through these woods, which I feel like is every person's ineptitude when it comes to horror dreams. And I was just like, I was talking to someone, and I couldn't see who I was talking to. And as I was like walking around, I was like, I don't know what I was trying to find. I feel like I was playing the 8 pages Slenderman game. And I was just wandering about, like, and I came across this old circus. It almost looked like it had been like abandoned, and, you know, the very decrepit, almost Goosebumps like thing. And I remember like hearing this giggle, and I was like, okay, this is weird. So I'm like looking around, the funfair circus thing turns on, and there's this massive wheel, and it's, you know what, it's like something out of the It films, and like obviously the book. And so I'm like looking around trying to figure out like who's turning on. Like, I'm just like, who turned it on? Like, what, like, so confused. And then I turn around and there's this Teletubby standing there. I'm like, oh no. And so, a little bit of backstory. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot, I'm British, I used to watch a lot of Teletubbies. And so my parents would put it on for me. And I, might be happy I'd watch it. And then an episode called The Lion and the Bear came out. And it's not meant to be scary. I think I was about 3 or 4 when it first aired. And basically it's about this lion and bear who are chasing each other, basically playing tag. And I think the lion's like, no, it's the bear. The bear's like, I'm the bear, and I'm coming. And so, like, it used to freak me out as a kid. So I didn't know his Ark episode, but that's a whole other story. And basically, when I was obviously, like, whilst I was having this dream, I was I started hearing that noise and I was like, oh no. It's like I'm just like, all right, I'm out. See ya. I start running into the woods and all I hear is like the fucking Teletubbies say hell, and as like they said hello, they like one of them like just full bodied me, like almost like we were playing fucking American football, and I was literally just crying on the floor, like get away from me, and they were just like, oh, you forgot this, and like genuinely, a fucking Tinky Winky hands me a set of keys. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm just sitting there like, oh, I thought I was gonna die, and no, like they were just hunting me down to like give me these keys. And like I remember them being like, oh, it's for that, and it was like this fucking like weird ass room that like no one had been in or whatever, because it looks like it was out of the school from Corpse Party. And so the whole time I was like, okay, this is weird. Open the door, and like Jeff the Killer's just standing there, and then he jumps at me, and then I remember waking up and just being like like almost close to having a panic attack. And like my cat was sleeping on my chair, and she jumped, and I didn't realize it was her because it was dark. So I almost like screamed because she scared the living shit out of me. And I was just like, okay, that's it. We're going to have some milk. Calm down. Yeah, no, we didn't calm down. It was we were up most of the night. It was not a good experience. I will not recommend doing like watching anything like that. And yeah, so oh, there goes the dogs. But yeah, so every time I think about like the lion and the bear, I'm just like, okay, that's it. I'm sending myself to EBDB. But I've got so many stories, so every little bit I have this really weird dream about aliens invading. And so it usually starts with me just like either I'm up really late at night like editing, or I'm watching like film, and I start hearing this like really weird like whooping noise, like whoop, whoop, whoop. It was like, it sounds like it's a helicopter. And so again, bit of backstory, where I live there's a lot of police cars and all sorts going around, so you would hear this helicopter, and I'd be like, oh, it's just a news helicopter, someone's like broken out of an asylum or something, like just usual things. And then I'd start seeing like not really neon lights, but like close to what you'd see with like RGB keyboards and stuff come through my window. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I look out and there's just be like this fleet of aliens staring down like through like my window. And so I'd have to like basically like wake up my parents. Like bear in mind I've been having this dream since I was probably like 8, and I have it every year near the end of the summer. It's a really weird experience. And we'd always like barricade ourselves in the attic and like stop anyone from like coming up, and drag the like car up. Sorry, not drag the car, drag the ladder up. And so every time I have this dream, I like wake up, it's like 3 a.m, aka the witching hour, and I just like check out my window. I'd be like, oh, no aliens today. and then like I'd hear like the yowling of a fox, and I'd be like, okay, maybe aliens. Maybe one alien today. But I don't know whether it's because like I've always had like an overactive brain since I was a kid, and so my like brain's always just like going into hyperdrive over everything, and so I wonder if it's just that, but it's latching onto something that's familiar with. Is that it? You know, my childhood. But it's quite funny when I've told people the story before, and they're like, "Oh, that would never happen," and then they stay over and they're like, "Okay, I heard that noise," and I'm like, "Yeah." But it's like there's a couple of years ago, there used to be, well, I say a couple, it was probably when I was like super duper young. There used to be an old white witch that lived near us, and I was used to get told, like, obviously, like, you know, white witches are cool, blah 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 blah, and my parents would like they wouldn't necessarily like say anything bad, but they'd just be like, yeah, you know, just be careful when you're out and about, stuff like that. And I remember the exact house because there was a like witch's cauldron nearby, and like she'd always give out really cool treats from what I'd heard from the kids that lived not nearby. I remember we were driving up that way, and we don't normally go up that way, but we saw. What do you mean? How do you get it off of Steam? Yeah, it's on Steam. But yeah, so we'd one year, like, as a like thing, she did like a almost like a Hansel and Gretel theme thing. And she'd have like this like fake kid in a cauldron and it scared the shit out of like everyone in the neighborhood. But it's the issue when you live in like such a like there's so many abandoned hospitals and stuff like that near where I am, that like it's no surprise there's so much spooky shit that happens around here. So sorry if my voice is getting croaky, it's late. But yeah, so half the time I have like so many stories around this area and like where I went to uni of like basically like spooky shit that happened to me. It's like I remember walking home. So this was at the height of when the clown epidemic was happening, and we basically were walking back. We were just this. I think this was a year before finals, so we were just like studying, and me and a couple of friends were walking back from uni. And so where our uni was, there was where our uni was, there was a really weird like little cut through, and it would go straight towards where our uni house was, and so it made sense that we'd go there. And we were walking through this one night, and it was like probably about 2 a.m. and we started hearing this like honking noise almost like a geese, and we were like, is that someone's phone? Like, what's... And then, like, out of the corner of my eye, I see, like, these fucking, like, bright red shoes just literally out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, this is a little bit spooky. And so we, like, you know, sped up a little bit. We were just like, yeah, no, we're not gonna hang around too longer. And, this dude just came out of nowhere with like this weird ass, it wasn't necessarily like a knife, it was just straight up, it looked like it looked like a mix between a Keyblade and a like zombie arm. It was weird. And so we were like, we're just gonna walk past this dude, and we like kept our heads down. We walked past, and then this dude's just like, nice night for a walk, isn't it? And we were like, yeah. And my dude was like, you know, there are other weird people out tonight. And I was like, bro, it's Tuesday at 2 a.m. Like, what? And so we were just like, yeah, nice meeting you. And then just like, obviously, like, sped up. And this is like another like dude dressed in like, obviously, like, this was genuinely like something out of a horror film. Like, he was dressed in like these bright yellow, red, kind of like circus costume. And he was like, you know, you're not meant to be around these parts. And we were like, are these people just like trying to like... So our council wasn't great. And the area that we were walking through was very well known for not really being the safest, but when you're with like a couple of people, it's not too bad, because there's one portion where you walk through a forest and there's no lights, and it's very creepy. It's very kind of like, why am I walking through here? And like most of the time, if you were walking by yourself, you just get an Uber home because it was like a $5. I was just like, yeah, nice meeting you. We just bolted. Like, I had 3 bags on me because I had my gym bag, obviously my uni bag, and then I had my laptop, and I just literally like, I was like, fuck. This, you know, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? So we like legged it to the next street as soon as we could, and we just kept hearing this ominous like honk, honk. And so the whole time I'm like, okay, like, it's fine, we're fine, like, we're in a bright light. We turn back and these dudes just recede back into the forest, and we were like, what is happening? So I'm pretty sure we were probably about to get murdered that day, but we're uni students, so we just kind of like, we're like, yeah, whatever. But the whole time I'm just like, I think I got out with like the skin of my teeth. But so every time someone like talks about clowns, I'm just like, huh. And it's like, it's giving me really bad anxiety when I'm walking. That is a W on my part, yeah. It gives me really bad anxiety when I'm walking like anywhere by myself now. I was like, thanks, rando dudes who just probably like were either advertising a film, like, because as I said, it was a university, like, it's a student town, so there was probably like people filming like YouTube videos and shit, and they were like, yeah, let's scare these guys, because like that was pretty common on our campus. But like, I'm just like, thanks guys, really appreciate that. Like so many people were putting reports up on like with our uni, just being like, yeah, these dudes were like freaking us out, you know, blah 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 blah. One of the dudes got found out, which was quite funny because like I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if I think he did actually like straight up like scare someone almost like having a heart attack. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just such like a bewildering experience. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, yeah, so that happened. But there's so many stories like that coming back from like, because honestly, I am a film graduate, so there was a lot of people doing like, they wanted to be like the next they wanted to introduce the next Slender Man or whatever. And what's a better way of doing it? Well, a lot of the time, a lot of these people were trying to like get like real life scares. Um, and so it would get to a point where people would like literally just jump out of nowhere just to like film you. And I remember like people, it got to a point where, well, is he? Because I don't think you see anything through these. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so it's I feel like everyone's like, yeah, uni is great, and I'm just like, yeah, definitely amazing. Definitely one for the books to tell the kid. I mean, to be fair, it has given me loads of stories to tell my perspective, like whatever, like my perspective, like nephews and nieces. It's just all around just funnier, I think. Like sometimes you do like a lot of these, like a lot of the times, like learn experiences that sound fake but are just straight up like just funny. Like I remember I was walking back from work and I worked in retail during university. And I was walking through the main like town just because I needed to pick up a couple things. I was like, yeah, okay, I might as well while I'm here. And I think it was about May or June, and there was a furry parade, and I was like, more like, I'm pretty sure this old woman who was just staring at a kid who had like an LGBT badge on them was like, hey. But it was like an experience where you're just like, okay, this is like awkward, but you know, kind of funny. I also need a drink. Yeah. But yeah, my brain does indeed like go all over the place when it comes to like stuff like this. Like it's like the time I found myself like not necessarily like sleepwalking, but all I remember is going downstairs and then just nothing, and then I'd lost like a day. Like my parents were like, "Yeah, you went to school and everything," and I was like, "I don't remember any of this." So I'm like, "Whoopsie." It's fine. I am definitely not, you know, the person that should be talked to about this kind of stuff. But hey, sometimes it's just like that. But yeah, it's like so I went to a Catholic high school, and before I moved, and I remember like year 10, so I was probably about, I want to say like 14. There was a really hot science teacher that joined us, and like he was like they were the only reason I ever paid attention in science. Sorry, not science, it was maths. And the teacher I'd had before like was just not very nice. She never really like taught very well. As weird as that sounds. And so she got really angry that this dude was like basically like taking her students to the point where like he literally like had to swap classes to like a class that like wasn't hers. I was like, kind of funny, but like literally I feel like everyone and their mother had a crush on him. Is this done? Yeah. This needs a little bit more. DLC. It's just not there. But yeah, I feel like that just is pretty much like everything about my life summed up in one. Yeah. yeah, so sometimes you just need to be a dad on a mission. That's definitely, don't question it. That's definitely the phrase. The deadliest catches that one bungalow roof, porch roof, wall door, door frame. That's all done. There's brakes on this side now. So, stay in school, kids, or don't. I'm not your dad. I don't know what you prefer. Sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes you just want to play Among Us and hope for the best. That's not what's going to happen, though. Obviously. There's a little bit left on here. So that's pretty much all this done. We now need to do the roof. I still don't get, like... No. I still don't get how, like, this happened. Oh, never mind, there's a volcano right there. I get it. It's because funny meme lol. Also, I need to itch my ear. Ow. That's bad. Right, you know what? Let's say fuck it. I'm gonna buy some all-purpose because I'm just bored. 1, 2, 3. But how? Oh, I need to swap the fucking power shit, don't I? Yeah, that's fine. Select. Where's multi-purpose? Close. Just gonna hope for the best, die by the rest. That's kind of how it be sometimes. That should make my eyes hurt so bad. Hey, we're almost finished with this roof though. I'm probably going to break my legs. There we go. Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs. This is how it be sometimes in this bitch of an earth. I do feel like I'm walking slow though, to be fair. Maybe I have broken my legs. When your legs don't feel like they used to before. Kind of looking ass. But yeah, so yeah, fun in the sun, as the kids say. That just made me cringe into the stratosphere. This is gonna take so long. Just lost a little bit of the oh, back to this. Go over it with a fine tooth comb. Yeah, I find it funny that this is basically Pompeii, like modern Pompeii. Like even down to the Among Us drawing. Yeah, that's better. And that's a joke, obviously. I think they liked Among Us in Pompeii. It would have taken their attention away from the scalding burns and the, burning alive. It's just casual things. Yeah, I want to do so I had an idea where I'd take an L by playing Bed Wars and crying because Bed Wars Minecraft gay. I say as I'm someone who's a part of a fucking SMP. I do like these people who like have like SMPs where they just don't care. They're just like, hey, yeah, this is fun. Like, I just like playing Minecraft with friends. And I'm just like, no, I must create drama. I must be lore friendly. Yes. I apologize extensively for not uploading like anything of Minecraft in a month. I've lost so much interest in the game that it's just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know whether this is just a, well, I know it's not just a me thing because I know people have talked about it before, but I've gotten to a point where like, if a game doesn't interest me anymore, I'll just drop it. Like, I stopped being interested in Overwatch ages ago. I mean, I like the art and stuff that people do for it, and I like the characters. I just don't like the game. And I'm like, you know, that's fair enough. It's like Minecraft, I don't know, I think I just got bored. Like, I was midway through recording a video and I was just like, what am I like, why? And then I just never got the motivation to finish it. Like, I don't know. I'll come back to it, like, obviously. But for right now, it's just on the back burner. Which is a bizarre thing to say, considering how, like, much I liked making the first couple. I mean, I think I like making Minecraft movies. More than I like playing Minecraft. Because there's so much you can do with the software. Even down to, like, how you can actually create mods for like cameras, not standalone obviously, but like client side, and it's such a bewildering experience just seeing like all this stuff pop up now, especially like people learning coding and stuff for the particular reason of playing Minecraft. It's kind of bizarre, but also kind of cool. I'm kind of glad kids are getting more into coding, even if it is for like Minecraft reasons. It's still kind of dope to see. It's dope to see anyone get interested in that kind of stuff. But yeah. I was tempted to do a video of this game where I just make it ASMR, so it was just literally be like, that would be kind of interesting, doing an ASMR game, like YouTube. So finding games that like, I don't know, say you're like, you're clean. I mean, that's pretty much every simulator game. Because like everyone loves. I wonder if that, you know what, that does make me curious whether there's like a slime maker game, where you like make slime. That appeals to the general public, right? Food actually. I assume the birds just straight up died because of the volcano. Maybe we are the last person on Earth. No, I don't want to go. I was gonna start getting into existentialism, but no, we won't go there today. We've already moved past the need for existentialism as a concept. And then you have people who are like, wake up, you've been in a coma for like 30 years. Woo, yeah, let's go. How is this? Yeah. I'm tempted to do a day where we play like super hard games and just see like, to say for example, like not necessarily short games, but like not the usual. So there's quite a lot of games on indie. No, there's quite a lot of indie games that have been released recently that are kind of like being told like, oh, they're the Dark Souls of indie games. Oh, and it's like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. But sometimes it just be like that. You know, that's okay. Cool. Wee. Oh, why is this being so difficult? Yeah. There's so much bad shit up here. Jesus Christ. I did not expect it to be this bad. I need to sort out the statistics. It's weird. Forgot about something. Yep. Oh, I did. Almost done actually. Let's use. That's fucking tiny. Oh. Come on. You're solid. There we go. You're done. You're done. You're done. What isn't done? The bricks, the gutters, and the posts. Okay. Oh. This gutter, yeah. Should be fine. So there's one gutter done. What's fill off? Yeah. My brain is just like straight up like, yeah, just concentrate, you'll be fine. And I'm like, please. Sounds like it's gonna start thundering soon. I'm just like, please no. Like we've had like multiple power cuts already. I don't wanna deal with this. Leave me alone. I'll probably get like fucking smited out of the very existence. Okay, where is... Okay. Brick post and a window frame. Okay. You don't need doing. You don't need doing. You do need doing. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Oh, all the bricks are done. What window needs doing? A window frame. Post. I assume like they're porch posts. What? Window frame's fine. That's just window frame. Shock. Da, 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 da. What posts are they talking about? Garage door, garage door. Oh, they're talking about these posts. Okay. Yeah, this one's on the roofy side. Done. Cool, cool. Oh. That hurts. There you have a satisfying. Oh god, I don't break everything there. That's fine. Also, okay, cool. So apparently Nick are releasing a fighting game, and apparently the roster's been leaked. Sorry, I just wanna. So the only thing I cared about whether there was like Zim from Invader Zim was in it, and yeah, he is. So I'm like, yeah, that's a big W on my part. Nice. Okay. I don't play fighting games. Like, I'm not I'm not a fighting game expert, and so I would find that kind of funny to play on stream. Maybe we'll see. Oh dear God, this is so. We need to buy some more stuff. First technology, equipment. It's 375. That's fine. There you go. Got $25 left. You. Oh. Oh, it's so much better. Oh my God, it's so quick as well. Get this done. One thing about it. Look at it go. Look at this baby go. I feel like a proud dad. It's just like, yeah, my son did really well today. They're like, oh, you know, what did I do well in cleaning my driveway? I am so proud of him. And I was like, what? It's like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry. Only a dad would understand the true power of a power washer. If you're not a dad, you would never understand. Fairway edge. Why is it still? Okay, yeah, it's still on the ropes. A little bit ropey. I stopped. What was it I said to, like, I said to someone today, like, oh, that looks a little bit ropey. They're like, what? They literally pulled the, like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about meme? And I was like, hey, now. That's kind of mean. I have feelings too. Well, I don't. I'm a robot. Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. That's me talking Morse code. I did get told once upon a time when I was younger that I have the emotional ranger robot, and that was funny because it was also said to me by a bully. So sorry, I'm actually in awe of how like nice this feels. I was like, yay. So Sunny Boy, what did you get for Christmas? I got a Nintendo Switch. And what about you? I got the Game Boy. And he turned to me and like, oh, what about you? I got a power washer. Like, ah. The kind that really makes things look different. I don't know. I quite like watching those power washer videos where they're like just straight up like almost looks like they're like putting down brand new bricks. There's just like so satisfying about it. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, I want. We don't have anything like that, so there's no point in me having one when I won't even like use it. So it's like, yeah, I could make good content out of it, but what am I gonna do? Like go down like a fucking, go to someone's house and be like, hey, I want to make a YouTube video. Can I just like straight up power wash your garden? Like, no, that doesn't happen. That's not a real thing. I'm just like, why can't life be this peaceful? On the other hand, I could become a power washer and just straight up like make people's houses look good and fresh and new again. So, bewildering. It's amazing. It's astounding. It's, oh my god. The its motion of going up and down. Yeah. Oh, like slow and steady wins the race, apparently. I do like this idea that you just straight up like disappear the graffiti out of nowhere. Just like, yeah, no, it doesn't exist anymore. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about a thing. I need to go slower. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'll do this news. A little bit of TLC. Dominoes. Yeah. But I like how it's meant to be summer and it's like feels like it's 6 degrees and I'm just like, can I hibernate yet? Please, for the love of God. Please just let me go into hibernation. I'm sick and tired of this weather. I just want to be out of here. Like, I love, it's gonna sound so like white, but I love autumn. Autumn is one of my favorite months. What I don't love is when it's like hot in the morning and then it gets freezing cold, not even like halfway through the day. Or it will do vice versa. It'll be like super duper cold in the morning and then just straight up kill me while I'm walking. So I'm just like, great, thanks. Really appreciate that. Like, please, for the love of God, just pick a fucking weather. I'm going to murder, kill, just straight up like annihilate if this weather does not get better anytime soon. I get place as possible. I don't really want to lay up there. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Me sitting on a fucking porch like, yeah, this is fine. We're fine. So I'm getting very, very tired very quickly. Nice graffiti nerd. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I can believe this like every single fucking bit. Oh, whoopsies. It genuinely looks like a raccoon's just straight up like smeared like a lot of shit on here. And I'm just like, yes. To be fair, this is just a bigger version of the previous house, so I'm just like, oh. Gross. Leave me alone. But my hand's cramping really badly. That's still for too long. This is awful. As I sat on the sofa just now, I heard a strange sigh-like sound. Spooky. Yeah, it's me. Like outside your house, because I don't know what the fuck you've done to this house to get it this bad. Like, did you just straight up like smear dog poo everywhere? That's what it looks and feels like. Uh, uh, this is genuinely so sad. Like, it's actually putting me to sleep. It's that satisfying. R slash not at all satisfying. What the fuck did you even think this was gonna be? Me. Oh, this is gonna be a really satisfying stream. Also me. I'm going to sleep on stream and you can't stop me. Well, you can, but, you know, you won't want to. Because it's funny and comedic. Or is it? Dead. Dead. Sorry, I was trying to do the good old fucking brain fart. Brain go brr. Oh bloody hell. I'm actually like drawing a blank. Look, Law and Order. That's it. Which I'm watching way too much of, dear God. Why are the people like just straight up screaming outside? It genuinely sounds like there was a fucking ghoul outside. Like one of the kids near me genuinely sounds like a fucking like feral ghoul from Fallout, and I'm just like, can you shh? Just be quiet. Just cease your speaking, or I will cry. You cannot stop me from crying. Well, they can't, but sometimes it be like that. Just like accept this, please. Oh, it's gonna be like the fucking graffiti, isn't it? I just physically cannot wait for all the kids to go back to school. I'm just like, huh, please leave me alone. Sad, please. Just accept this. There you go. God. I'm actually gonna end my stream in a second. I'm getting really tired really quickly. I don't know why. it's just hit me. I don't know whether it's just because I'm not eating or... To be fair, it's been a long day and it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Oh, you know what? It's probably the other side as well. Yeah. I'll finish this. And then I'll probably head out. Because my nose is killing me right now as well. I love being like ill like 24/7 at this point. Like, I give up. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of the story for me. Thank you for joining me. If you fancy giving me a follow, I'd appreciate that. If not, I still hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the flip side.